I'm Elaine Park, and I'm the president of the Pender Harbour Living Heritage Society.
Tell me a little bit about the Living Heritage Society. What is it? What does it do?
Well, it's a group that was incorporated as a society in 2001, and it started out as the group that ran an event called April Tools. Teams sign up, they turn up down at the dock, and they get told they have to build a boat by 3 that afternoon, and it has to be waterworthy, and they can only use these materials. And one year it was a sonotube, a sheet of plastic, a few pieces of plywood. They have to use hand tools, and usually get a sheet of plywood too. We've published this book called The Women of Pender Harbour, and it was a collection of interviews that were done over a period of 9 years with the women who pioneered in the area. And right now we're working to create a community archive, collect the stories. And the other thing we're doing is restoring a little one-room schoolhouse, which still exists, much in the state it was when it was built in 1931 by the community.
What's something that's happened to you here that you don't think would have happened to you anywhere else?
The guy who did our TV install and our satellite connection and all our fancy electrical stuff, we asked him one day, gee, we were having a little problem, and just when you're in the neighborhood, Bill, would you drop in? And he said, sure. And a few weeks went by, and we went down to Seashell one afternoon, and we came back, and here's Bill in the house, just finishing up. And we said, oh, hi, Bill. How did you get in? He said, oh, well, I just walked around till I found a door open and I came in. Thanks, we said. And people will stop on the road and talk driver to driver, and the whole road has to stop till the conversation gets finished. And it doesn't bother me anymore if I'm behind them.
What's something that's done here in Pender Harbour, or something that you see being done here in Pender Harbour that you think the rest of Canada might benefit from?
Oh Lord, the volunteerism. Well, I think it's true though, right across the country, I suspect. But I can remember listening to CBC one day, and one of the Toronto commentators was sort of trashing the recent federal budget that had in one of its corners a tax break for volunteer firefighters. And this Toronto commentator was saying, well, this doesn't mean anything. This is so small. And we sat there and thought, does he not know that 80% of the country, the firefighting's done by volunteers? And it's here. You see the guys out training on Tuesday nights, I think, and they're working so hard, and our lives are in their hands, and they're just your friends and neighbors. To me, that's the defining characteristic of this community.